Good morning. Thank you very much for the invitation. And when Mathieu speaker invite me, I consider the title. I saw 45 years from the Black-Scholes formula, and I think that there is important to have a historical look on the evolution and so on. And because the French market was very, very specific to this whole past period, I decided to present the context and also the situation, how we introduced the first master in math in a scientific university. So I want to explain the single in this representation. Now, there is a big reorganization of the university in France, and now the new name of my university is Sorbonne University. It's a historical name, and the characteristic of this university now is that you have two components, a scientific component and also a more classical component for the Sorbonne. That is old UPMC, that is Université Pierre et Marie Curie, that is well known as a scientific university in Paris, and in particular for the math department in this case. But also I spent 10 years at the École Polytechnique, so it's very good to have exceptional students. And now I still working at Sorbonne University, but I moved from finance to longevity modeling and population dynamics, and that is the reason that we have no result. In this case, also, but I have to still contact with the financial industry, in particular for the problem of regulation, and also the regulation in insurance and so on. And I want to base my presentation of my own experience as a consulting in various derivatives desks for 25 years, and in particular the French bank Caisse des Dépôts, Crédit Lyonnais, Crédit Agricole is the same, and essentially also, I don't know to make consulting at Société Générale, but I have a lot of links with this particular institution, and in particular Société Générale fund some share and financial structure to develop the research, theoretical research in mathematical finance. But also, that is the originality of this experience. There is an important training experience in formation in this era, and with a lot of colleagues, that is a large part are here, and also a lot of people with collaboration. We develop in intensive academic research in mathematical quantitative finance, but still motivated by the problem in the market. And this long history was stimulated by a large number of crises, not 2008, but a lot of before. And now for the regulation issue, and that is a big problem, and it's not so clear that we can understand this. The main point is the more interesting part of the presentation is the historical transition to the financialization of the French economy. Sorry. C'est comme ça, c'est bon? Ah, on peut la prendre, c'est ça? Ah, d'accord. Très bien. Excuse me. And the starting point is... sorry. Ah, ça, c'est toujours le même truc. The starting point is a historical transition to financialization of the economy in the 80s. And also the creation of the French derivatives market at 86, 87, and the startup period in someone in the development of the activity, and after that it's more standard. And I just introduced some mathematical insight, but not very much more in the context in terms of. And historically, we can say that this date is very, very important because it's the days where the President Nixon ends the convertibility of US dollar to gold. And it's interesting because the date is 55 August, and some people in the market explain that they come back in Paris at this date because there is still particular event in this particular date, and that is the case. And what happened after that? There is a great monetary disorder in some sense, deficit spending, inflation, floating currency, floating interest rate. Even in US is not without consequence. With the saving loans crisis and also the speculative estate. But immediately the answer of the market, but I am very impressed to speak about that with this very naive point of view before this audience, but sorry for that. And the financial utilization, the answer of the market and so on, is the creation of the future adoption market and contract, in particular with the creation of the Chicago Board Exchange in 1973. And this particular contract used to manage market risk and different things. And obviously, it's the starting point of the Black-Scholes formula that we celebrate today. And also the revolution for me in the concept of hedging strategies, because the vision of the insurance is completely modified by this point of view. But what happened in France? The situation is very different, because up to 70s, 80s in France, we are still in the choice, decide, following a Keynesian idea of the state intervention of the post-war period. That is in 45, excuse me. We have a nationalization of the main base industries, in particular concerning the steel and coal producer, and also the three largest deposit banks, BNCI, Crédit Lyonnais, and Société Générale, was nationalized. And at the end of the 70s and in the beginning of 80s, there is a strong pressure in terms of the World Bank and ECD to introduce some privatization in the economy in France. But the 80s was a socialist period at the beginning, where the President Mitterrand was socialist, and for 5 years this was socialist policy, but after that there's a period of cohabitation that is very strange, but it's arrived. And in 1982 there is a wave of nationalization, and the big industry, Renault and so on, was nationalized. And at the same time, it was a little incompatible with market liberalization that we can observe in the opinion and also in the economy of the actor of the economy. And also to be compatible, that is completely incompatible with the development of the globalization of the economy that we can observe during the 80s in particular. But the 6 August 1986, there is a first tentative to define a legal regime for the privatization of certain public industry. And it was difficult to impose this law, and there is not immediately applied. But this period is a new period because it's a period with a cohabitation where socialists and more liberal people decide together of the policy. And the first privatization of bank appeared in 1987, as it was Société Générale, BNP, and Suez. It's very interesting because the date of 1987 is not a good moment to nationalize because the crash of October 87 was a very important impact in France, and the President Mitterrand decided the policy of neither nationalization, neither privatization, and this policy is applied, with some detail, until 1993. But at the same time, the modernization of the French capital market, in particular the clearing system and so on, was organized, and different things in the market are modified. For example, there was a monopoly of the exchange agent. This monopoly is ended at this period. And also they define new regulation for societies of bourse. And that is a condition to develop new market are organized in prevision of that. And the new French market future exchange were created, in fact, during this period because the MATIF, Marché à terme international de France, was created in February 86, and the MONEP, the Marché des options négociables de Paris, was created in September 87. And at the same period, the privatization was ended during the period 86-93. In particular, at the end of this period, there is no big industry that was national. And the market started very quickly, and in 1993, we can consider that foreign investors are for 1/3 of the market capitalization. And that is an example, that is a symbol of the creation of the MATIF in 1986. And the MONEP also is dedicated to the stock and to create the index CAC 40. And, but we can say that the major French banks have anticipated this event. And for example, the Société Générale was clear from 1985. And that is the beginning of a sophisticated activity, very quantitative, using the Black-Scholes from Merton formula. But I want to give more details how these activities implemented in the bank, in particular in the Société Générale, because it was a very leader in this activity, that is still the case. For me, the period 1987 and 1998 was very similar to the startup period, in some sense, in the French financial market. What we can speak about startup activities, that is, there is a different ingredient that we can enumerate now. That is, the first point is that in 1986, we have the computer revolution. That is, the utilization of the PC in the new activities, different desks, because at this period we have still the wholesale IBM, the big computer, where you have to reserve some hours to make the calculation. And the idea for the French bank is to use this particular period in terms of technology to are betting in some sense on the technology, and also use engineers and scientists to contribute to the new market, and they say try to turn the delay into technological advantage. And bon, the contract or the different market was very standard, and we have a forward contract, not very exotic in some sense, completely standard, with forward contract, interest rate currency, or on the MATIF also, it's war specific. For the franc at this period, that is the forward contract to the debt, and on the obligation, state obligation, OAT, obligation assimilable du Trésor, for example, the take this. But the swap activities is very start really after 1995. I want to explain what consequences can you have on the modelization of the swap. And for the comment of people at this period, we start with the 3D period, in the reference to the ni period of Mitterrand, and where the market were welcome. That is new in France. And in particular, the DD period is related to the deregulation, the disintermediation for financing the economy, the public debt, that is increasing debt, and also the problem related to the dereglementation. Even in the same period, the France has a very good rating because there's a very good ability to preleve the tax, and that is the general context. Bon, maybe, alors, I want to explain the links. It's well known, the links between the nominal of the financial market and also the exponential growth of the power of the computer. On the graph at the left, you have the loi de Moore, law, voilà. They explain that the linear increasing of the power of the computer. And this graph is the graph that Emmanuel Gobet makes empirically to estimate, to represent the croissance of in the financial market. And we can observe that very, very similar in some sense. And what happened in practice in the bank, and in particular at the Société Générale, because there was a leader in the derivative activities, and in this place we have a lot of people that spent some time, Bruno Dupire, Julien Guyon, and a lot of other students. The Société Générale charged Antoine Paille, that is an engineer from, in France it's very important to know that what is the Grande École that we make, that is make the NSAE, and in charge of the business plan of the derivative activities. They have the large experience in computer, and because they work in different activities, and is very, very motivated to design, in some sense, this activity in the bank, and the bank give large autonomy to do that. And Paille is betting on the major role of the computer in the future, and try to develop a complete chain of pricing, regulation, control, and so on, and try to have the hand, in some sense, on all steps of this. That is more an industrial vision that is not so classical in the bank, because there has no so ingenious that make a strategic decision. The challenge is to realize this project in 2 years because MONEP started in September 1987. It was very important to be present at the opening to have the good charge to manage this one. And during this period, they start to recruit a lot of engineers and physicists and also IT. And but what is interesting in this period also, that is the transfer of the Black-Scholes-Merton formula, that is the derivative activities in the market, is made via the business school, in particular Michel Crouy à HEC et Elliott Gaiman aussi contribute to this one. At HEC, that is the first business school in France, Michel introduced quantitative finance master dedicated essentially to engineer in 1988, and also Elliott Gaiman, he was professor to the SEC, come back in France after formation in quantitative finance in US, as in charge in a mini structure à la Caisse des Dépôts, that is a bank of the state, on the yield curve, that is because after the Black Monday, there is a big problem of inversion of the yield curve, and the saving account was in difficulties in this case. And because I said that there's a beautiful series of coincidences, when we are probabilists, it's still interesting to try to decide what is the probability of this event. That is exactly in the same time I spent a sabbatic semester in the bank, in fact, in the scoring group, that is the statistical group that makes the scoring for the credit bank. And during this period, I am reading that the new derivative market, that is in some sense in the other room, the Brownian motion is used for the business. And for me, it was very strange because the Brownian motion was, the base of my academic activities, and we have a long historical experience in this one. And so I was very curious, and I tried to explore this direction because I do not understand anything to the finance, and spent the 2 last months to give formation in stochastic calculus and Brownian motion in this bank. And also I met Elliott, that I know because we are from the same École Normale, and Jacques Ergop on the Caisse des Dépôts as consulting the next year. And just a look on the sensibility of the mathematics school in probability. We have really 2 references. That is Professor Paul Levy, that creates the Levy process, and also a big influence of the Professor Ito, that we know that make a big role in the representation of things in the bank. And what we can say about the influence of Ito that is interesting for the bank, that is essentially they develop stochastic calculus, integration of the word calculus on the path of the Brownian motion, not in mean, but on the path. And they reintroduce the path in some sense in the center of the theory, because essentially before we move quickly from the problem to the estimation, the mean value of the risk, and try to write some PD and so on. And he said that it's not enough to have an estimate of the distribution. It's better to keep in mind, in some sense, the whole path, and because we can make a lot of things in this way. And 50 years after, this one verified an exact translation in finance with the theory of hedging portfolio and the Black-Scholes-Merton formula. Also, in this laboratory, this is very famous in this period. Philippe make frequent seizure in this case. We have the influence of the Professor Neveu-Meyer, but more theoretical point of view. But in particular, Meyer said that it's very important to work on the past and so on, use different operations. Excuse me. 10 minutes, ah ben ça va. Attention, je suis en train de partir dans le mauvais sens en plus. Ça va venir. Ah voilà, bon alors, 1 minute. Bon, the recurrent methods of Meyer is still that you have to work on the path. And I think... D'accord, j'y vais. Bon, alors... Well, that is the first point that I want to speak. With Elliot Gaiman, I have to explain that we are 2 women in math and finance. That is very exceptional. We create a master program in finance in the math department at Paris 6 University, in collaboration with l'École des Ponts and the École Polytechnique, but essentially the course, the program, and anything was decided by Elliot and myself. And that is in 2010. A student made this T-shirt and explained, I survived to the El Karoui. And what is the idea that we have identified the 3 pillars, that is not only one, but in practice the objective is to contribute to the formation for the financial innovation, pricing, hedging, risk management. And in blue, we have the thematic of the course. We have a course of financial market given by the professor of the ESSEC and Elliot, and also a course of stochastic calculus, optimization, and so on. And very, very important is we anticipate this, still in liaison with the demand of the market, the problem of modeling, computing, calibration issue, and so on. And also risk management practice, regulation. That is new challenge actuellement. We can say that the program is has evaluated with respect to the demand of the market, but the main points are still the same. And that is very successful because we have I precise that in France we can make a very good master in mathematical finance for only 350 euro. That is not the only reason of the success of this master. And we have very intensified level in math, computer science, more than 1,040 graduates. The master is well known in any place in the job. Mm-hmm. And now that is very important. In the evolution of the master, this is still adapted to the practitioner demand. That is very important. We have a lot of links. But now we have a new team, new ideas, new competence. In particular, the direction is given by Gilles Pagerès, Mathieu Rosenbaum, that we can appreciate here. Nizar Touzi from École Polytechnique, and Emmanuel Gobez, that a lot of competence in Monte Carlo simulation. But I signal that it was very pity that there is now no more women in the direction of the master, but that is not the fault of Mathieu, that is in particular very attentive to this point, but that is because there is no more younger women in this direction. What is very important, that is the Black-Scholes formula. I want to speak about this point, that is in the collaboration between the master and the bank. In fact, we have a lot of discussion with Bruno, that recall this morning, about the implied vol. I want not to speak about implied vol, but because we know anything. But during the training, the defense of the student and so on, we have an animated discussion in my office about the modelization, in particular, the interpretation of the local vol with dual PD, and also the interpretation as a conditional expectation of the stochastic vol given the level of the stock. And for this day, there's a lot of activities. We can have some insight about this conference. But also another thing that is specific in this case, that is interest in modeling in the 90s. And because I start with fixed income activities, I was very motivated for this one. But I've had a lot of discussion with Marek Musiela when we come back from Australia, because we have not the same view on the modelization of the market in this case. The French market was driven by the government bond and so on, by the government, by the debt, and at this period very high rating, and so it's so natural to develop a model based on bond and volatility of bond and so on. But in Australia, the debt of the government has a very low rating, and the swap market was very active. And Marek and co-author developed a dynamic model based on the LIBOR market, that is Breis-Gatarek, Musiela models, or LIB.
Three of us equal contributions.
And well, after 95 in France, the swap market was very developed in the Matif, and so the BGM model in French was successful in this case. But there's a lot of difficulties in this point of view. Bon, just 1 minute to present the language of BSDs, because in some sense I've seen there's still some interest to speak about that. That is, we use the description of the activity in finance by using a representation that we do in terms of BSD, backward stochastic differential equation, that was introduced by Peng and Pardue in 1990. What is? We have to solve a stochastic differential equation. What is the backward? Because we know the terminal condition of this one. And also in the middle, in dt, we have some operators that depending of a stochastic operator, but depending of the level of the solution, y, but also of the z. Z is volatility, variability of the solution. And the interpretation in terms of finance is immediate. If you use a linear driver, this equation exactly is the valorization, the equation for the valorization of Black-Scholes formula by the linear replication of the terminal value. And the solution is pair, and so on. What is the interest of this one? That is, we have still in view that is very important to have a look on the delta in some sense of your strategies, and also that is a way to solve some nonlinear PD, where z is represented by the gradient of the function exactly in the Black-Scholes formula. And the interpretation of terms of risk-neutral probability is only to use when we have a linear truc, we can make calculate the product scalar of the solution with an orthogonal process. And in this case, we have a martingale and complete description of this one. That is related to the change of probability measure in finance. And, but we have a more flexible interpretation in this one. And what is interesting in this way, why backward are better than forward? That is in fact because we have comparison theorem, in particular a good interpretation of the value function of optimization problem with convex generator. In particular, if the generator is convex, we can use the Fenchel transform of the generator and express the solution as the supremum of our classical linear problem, pricing rule as you want. And 2 minutes, right. Just the funding equation. We can apply this one Bon, in the naive point of view, but that is just the advantage of this representation. What happens when we are come as actually to take into account the different funding rates for the investor and for the collateral, and so the non-linear equation in particular is if the rule of collateral VCSA is non-linear, and by using this equation we can write the problem as solving a non-linear equation, the backward equation, and have the representation as the maximum that we can pay when we have to choose the best interest in between the collateral and the funding and a mixture to evaluate votre truc. Bon, after that, bon. Voilà. Bon, il y a beaucoup de choses, vous lirez les slides. But I want to say that I want to appreciate a lot the friendly environment of the quantitative finance community between math, business school, practitioner, and so on. And I think that this 3 days was a very typical example. But I want, because I have to defend my cause, it will be even more friendly if women were more numerous. But as you can observe, it's not so easy, because in France we have a large community with women, but not for young women. And the last slide is that is a representation of the financial system in equilibrium, and thank you for your attention.